Billy Brownless.
Get on the beers.
Joey Montagna. This is Triple M's Rush Hour.
Well, Bill, you know I love the footy, and it's getting close to AFL season. The community series is a month away, almost exactly to the day. 4 weeks until we start playing again. So I wanted to get in to start having a look at these clubs. We had a bit of a disagreement the other day, didn't we? Which teams we think will be top two. I like Port and Brisbane. You like
Geelong and Richmond.
You went out there on a limb, the two teams that played in the grand final. But just having a look through the champion data revealing their elite players at every club. And it always fascinates me. There's always a lot of familiar names. You look at the Brisbane Lions and Harris Andrews and Lachie Neale, etc. There's always a few strange ones that catch the eye. How they make the elite status.
So these are the A graders of your club,
absolute
right?
elite, according to the stats, not opinion, not based on other than facts and stats. So Adelaide don't have any.
None.
No, Brisbane have got 5, as we said. Daniel Rich, Harris Andrews, Neale, Jared Lyons, McCluggage. Carlton, no Paddy Cripps, but they've got Adam Sard and Sam Walsh and Zach Fisher.
No, Paddy Cripps is an A grader.
He's an A grader.
Yeah.
Collingwood have got 5.
5.
Mason Cox is in there. I don't know how Champion Data came up with Mason Cox.
Mason Cox.
Still elite.
No, he must be elite in being 7 foot.
Yeah, I think if they categorise it, that out of all the 7-footers in the competition, he's number one.
Jordan De Goey there, he's got a sore groin too, they're telling me.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
You didn't see it, I told you.
You told me.
It
Got
was
some news there.
on the news last night.
What about Essendon, who had a poor year?
Yeah, Jordan Ridley,
Yeah,
the best and fairest winner, the young star. He's an intercept defender. Nat Fife, of course.
Yeah.
So some familiar names at
Cats.
Freo.
What
The
about the Cats?
I'm surprised they've only got 4,
Yeah.
to be honest. But Mark Blitzarves, Tommy Hawkins, Paddy Dangerfield, Sam Menegola.
Yes.
But the Jeremy Cameron is now also there.
Sean Higgins.
They got plenty.
Isaac Smith.
Cam Guthrie was an All-Australian. He couldn't get in.
Best and fairest.
Matt Rowell has already been elite category, but he only played the
what,
4,
6 games?
Yeah, 5 or 6 games.
Yeah.
Hawthorn's interesting
Yes,
because we
please.
spoke about them, and we spoke about them with Damien Barrett yesterday, where they're going to be at as a club. I think they'll be a huge talking point this year.
They'll be bottom 4, you said.
I think they'll be bottom 4 to 6.
No, I say bottom 4. I reckon. I'm with you.
But
So
they
who
got 5. They got Luke Bruce,
Yeah.
very good player. Chad Wingard, yes. Sicily won't play at all.
No.
Big boy McAvoy was interesting, and yes, Jack Gunston is elite, but Gunston will miss the first half of the year, and we know that Wingard is a good player, but Sicily's out for the year as well.
Yes, exactly.
So the Hawks will struggle. The D's, Petrarca, Oliver Gorn,
Yep.
Port Adelaide, Robbie Gray, Zach Butters.
Stephen Motlop.
Stephen Motlop.
No, he's not.
Yeah, that was interesting.
He's not an A grade. He's been a very, very good player, but he's not an A grade.
No, but he's elite for score assists and accuracy in front of goal as a small forward. So that might have snuck him into that category. Richmond have got Vlosten, Edwards, and Martin.
Yep.
You would think a bit thin there. Dylan Grimes was probably a bit stiff. So was Shane Edwards or Dion Prestia or keep going.
Yep.
The Saints have got a couple, and the Sydney Swans have got a couple. The Western Bulldogs and the West Coast Eagles have 5 each. The Bulldogs, Caleb Daniel, Marcus Bontempelli, Dunkley, Lockie Hunter, and Bailey Williams.
Yeah.
Bit of a surprise,
player.
but it's very interesting. The one that caught my GWS only got 1 elite player, Harry Perryman.
Oh.
If you had said to me, out of all the GWS Giants players would be elite, I wouldn't have said it would be Harry Perryman.
Because they've got all the superstars.
Yeah, they
apparently,
do.
haven't they?
They do, but maybe
Who's
that just
their
shows.
best player?
I think Toby Green.
Who plays mainly forward?
Yeah, I think he's their best player.
Whitfield?
Well, they got Whitfield. You got Josh Kelly, Nick Haynes is a star. They got a lot of good. I love Taranto as a midfielder. But
where are they going to finish?
Yeah, they're an interesting one for me. I'm not sure where they're at. I think maybe their ship has sailed. I think they've missed the boat. I think with Jeremy Cameron leaving, Aidan Core, Heath Shaw, Zach Williams, who's a very good player. I think they'll miss the 8 GWS Giants.
Geez, the coach will be under the
Yeah,
pump.
I think so. I think it's going to be interesting where the Giants are at as a footy club, really.
And the Saints, your old mob.
Yeah, they're going well. They got 2, so they had.
No, but where will they finish?
They will finish definitely in the top 8. I don't know whether they can match the top 4 teams yet. The Brisbane, Port Adelaide, Richmond, Geelong, those sides.
Yeah.
I still think they're a rung below. So they'll be in that, bottom part of the 8.
Right. And the Dogs.
Dogs are same scenario as St Kilda. Top 8 worthy. Are they good enough to challenge the top 4 teams? It's up to these other clubs. Melbourne is another one that need to leapfrog it and try and challenge these big 4 or 5 clubs, including West Coast, who for the last 2 or 3 years have really been, dominant in the competition.
One more club. Collingwood.
Oh, they're interesting as well. I think a lot rests on Jordan De Goey because their forward line is going to struggle. You said his groins may be sore. I just don't think they can kick a big enough score. I still rate the coach. I rate their list and defensively, but I've got them just outside the 8.
Outside the 8?
Well, I just think. Do you think St Kilda and Western Bulldogs are better than Collingwood?
No, I think Collingwood are better than them.
Yeah, okay.
because Jeremy Howe comes back. That'll help.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah.
Darcy
But no,
Moore.
they're a side to watch.
They are.
Exactly,
They're
yeah,
going to be
yep,
fascinating, the Pies.
Well, as you said, the Amy series kicks off in pretty much exactly a month. You can hear it all on Triple M Footy, but a sport that's happening right now is basketball. Plenty happening in the NBA yesterday with LeBron James. We'll touch on it next with what stories are trending unusual. It's the Rush Hour. Billy and Joey on Triple M.